Greetings and welcome to Let's Play by Play, an experimental podcast of descriptively narrated playthroughs of video games. So because DOS Game Club was doing winter games for December 2020, we're going to go through some of those suggestions right now. We're going to start here with Ski King.
Ski King.
Pretty old game from around 1996 by Axe Productions. Here we can, after we see the title screen, press enter, we can see it's kind of a lodge at the top of a hill. Looks very plain. See a horizon and a snow-filled landscape and a little skier on a platform here, just centered on the screen. We see hole number 1, free guy 0 at the top, and I think a score in the upper right at 50. I'm just going to bump the cycles here up to around 8,000 or 9,000 for this computer in DOSBox and press down to get started.
Here we go.
And we see the character moving. Well, actually, the character is almost around the center of the screen, kind of locked in. Ooh, we hit a tree. So when we hit a tree, the character rolls down the hill. A lot of little puffs of snow. We see score 50. How short fame lasts. Enter some initials.
Ski King.
Press return. We get back to the title screen. It says Ski King with the lodge on the left and a high scorer in the middle. I mean on the kind of left middle. Pressing return. We'll try again. See it again. Hill 1. Free guy 0.
Here
Press
we
down.
Go.
And the whole as the skier skis down the screen, we see trees and terrain moving up, across the red line at the end. Score 70, you rock that hill, hit a key. All right, hill 2. As we go back and forth, we can see kind of the tracks left behind us. Pressing left and right, we kind of
oh yeah, look at me go.
turn back and forth, and we also have those random taunts over the audio.
Yeah, look at him go.
You rock that hill. Score 260. Okay, so I think that gives a sense of the game. There.
Sure is icy today.
We press escape. We just bail. Keep pressing escape, and now we're back to the main screen. Take a quick look at Ski King 2, which is pretty similar. See Axe Productions fading in that presents
Ski King.
Ski King 2, and now this title screen has some animated snow falling. See a mountain range, enter to start, escape to quit, wait for instructions and high scores. We have endless and pro hills, so we're just going to try pro hill. Again, a very similar escape, but with some bars on the left and the right. We see hill 1, guy 0, left 49, and above we see a mountain range, again the lodge and the platform from the first game.
Here we go.
Pressing down again, the screen kind of
rocking the house.
Scrolls upward as the character scrolls down. Again, we find a tree. A short fame lasts. Try that one more time.
Here we go.
See if I'll do better this time. There's patches of ice now. They're kind of just squares of ice, but I guess there's less traction to turn. It also looks like there's moguls or jumps.
Rocking the house.
Yeah, those are jumps.
Yeah,
looks like we made it there.
Here we go.
Starting on hill 2.
Look at me go.
We see some boards that say like Joyous 2. Not sure what that means. There also looks like there's some kind of rocks or something. We also have no control when we're in midair, and apparently I screwed up that landing, so it's a fun little game. It seems pretty simple. Do a quick run of Endless before we move on.
Here we go.
Guessing Endless is just a never-ending run. Oh, gotta jump there. Oh, but I bailed on the landing. Okay. So we'll just exit this and try the next one. Looks like there's a quick little ad for another RPG kind of game. Joyous Rebel 2. Oh, that explains it. Okay. Accolade presents the game's Winter Challenge 1991 Accolade. And we see a snowmobile, some credits, all of it's appearing between some trees and a bright blue sky. And we see the ski slope, kind of a map of the entire mountain with the ski slopes cutting through the trees. At the bottom we see the menu options, train, tournament, setup, and exit to DOS. So apparently we have to go to the setup menu first to avoid crashing the game. And then we go into train here, just take a look at the different events. So we're just going to start with the skiing. Downhill. While mankind has used skis for several thousand years, the modern sport of downhill skiing was developed in Austria at the turn of the century. So we're going to click train. Now we see we see training summary, ready to go, load, replay, event selection. Click go. And we see the behind view of a skier here as the music counts down. We push forward to kick off, push off. Now we have a 3D view in the upper right corner of the screen. We see the gates passing by. The hill is drawn with polygons, just shaded polygons, no texture mapping. It's a pretty good view, pretty good rendering of actual skiing slopes for 1991. There are skis dotted in the landscape outside the groomed hill, and we can see the view kind of disappears behind us as the terrain gets more steep and then flattens out and is easier to see as it gets easier and more shallow. We can see the kind of dips in front of us, and we can actually catch a little bit of air as we go over these different little lumps or humps. We also see chairlift heading over by. On the left-hand side of the interface, we also see lots of air. Okay, we see a map of the ski slope, which is quite nice, showing us the gates, color-coded gates, blue and red. This downhill is pretty easy. The gates are nice and wide. I guess the trick is basically just to go as fast as you can, taking just about any route you want through the gates, unlike Giant Solemn, which seems to be a little tighter. Okay, every landing the character seems to say oomph. Looks like the tournament record here is 1 minute 55 seconds, but I think I'm not going to get close to that. Again, for 1991, pretty impressive graphics. Decent fun. The default of about 3,000 cycles at DOSBox seems reasonable. Whoa, almost off there. Okay. If we push down, we kind of tuck down to go faster, I imagine. Alright, looks like we're almost to the bottom. Just a few more gates. Trial 1. Oh, another drop off. Whoa. Okay, and the slope is banking hard to the right. Almost like a hairpin turn here. Alright, around that curve. And it drops away again. So we get near the end, we can see the finish line. Alright, almost there. My time is 2:24.75, so not very good. But still, fun game. Okay, so back to event selection. There's even a replay option, which is kind of cool. So here's the bobsledding. The first luging competition, luge, was held in Switzerland in 1883. The single rider adopts a reclining position on the sled and can attain speeds of 70 miles per hour. Quick train here. We see a behind view, much like the skier, but now on a sled or a luge. The character pushes off. It looks like we just push left and right to control our position in the luge tube, or whatever they call it, half pipe. We can push forward, but I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference. We do seem to see some drag if we just let it go by itself, so I'm guessing when we push forward, it affects the leaning in the left and right as well. I think we want to stay on the outside of the tube, outside quarter pipe of the tube. Not sure. Alright, just real quick, let's try going off the track a little bit here. See if it'll let us. Oh, they don't make it easy to fall out. But I know I have fallen out before, so it must be possible. There's also some like walking bridges passing overhead. Trees on either side. We also see the mountainscape in the distance, panning back and forth as we rotate around the turns. Record time on this track is 1 minute 7 seconds, but I'm already up to 1 minute 5, so we're not going to beat that. We're only about 2/3 of the way down. Oh, we wiped out. You see the character sliding along. Training summary 1. No time, no diff. Okay. There's instant replay, load replay, save replay. It's kind of nice. Okay, next we'll try the bobsled. Fast-paced sport originated in Switzerland. The combined weight of the bobsled and its 2 passengers propel it down the mile-long course at speeds up to 80 miles an hour. Getting trained here with two characters. Training summary. Click go. See the backside of 2 characters and a sled. I guess we press enter to start. Forward to jump in. Now we see the sled, much like the luge sled, except it's with 2 people and a bit larger. But otherwise, the tube itself seems to be, or course seems to be very similar. Seems to be going a bit faster now. We're up to about 85 kilometers an hour. Seems a little more exciting just because the speed is higher, but controls also feel slightly more responsive. So we push left and right to go up and down the walls of the half pipe. We can hear the skitching as I'm, I guess, dragging, not sure, maneuvering the sled. About halfway now. The whooshing sound is when the pedestrian bridges pass overhead. Oh, we've gotten quite slow. I guess I should be pushing forward. It appears the person in front is actually driving. Oh, it looks like I was on the wrong side of the half pipe when it came around a turn and fell over. Okay, back to event selection. Oops, train. Cross-country skiing. Cross-country skiing is an endurance sport. Okay, real quick here. We push forward, cross-country ski. Looks just like the slalom or downhill, but quite a bit slower. It looks like I can pump with the enter key. Pump the ski poles to push off. The terrain does seem a little bit more flat. We also see the character pushing their feet back and forth like the cross-country skiers do. Kind of lifting their feet with the skis or above the skis to push off. Also a little bit of downhill maneuver here as I'm pushing forward on a slightly downward slope. Oh, and I've stalled. Okay, gotta do some more walking. Tournament record 3 minutes, 39 seconds. So this is quite a bit slower. Looks like just a giant loop track. Again, trees on the sides, the same panning mountains in the distance. But I think we're just gonna call it quits here. Head back to event selection. There's quite a few mini games here, which is nice. Okay, we've got speed skating. Speed skating has long been a popular pastime in the Netherlands. Sport requires skill, strength, and muscular coordination. Okay, so again, behind the view, 3D view in front, kind of over the shoulder.
Ready, set.
So actually here we have to wait for them to give us the signal, and we pump the legs with the enter key, and then we steer with the left key. So lots of furious tapping. Passing under the pedestrian bridge. Tournament record 1 minute, 2 seconds, 87.87 seconds. Speed is about 30-40 kilometers per hour. Okay, that's 1 lap. It's just a giant oval shaped course. Graphics again are pretty smooth. Pretty easy here, just about 2 keys. Enter key to pump, left key to turn when you reach the turn. Oh, looks like I touched the berm and wiped out. So I guess not quite as easy as I thought. Alright, so next we have jump. Ski jump. The goal of the jump is to gain as much speed as possible while skiing down to make a powerful leap from the end of the ramp to minimize wind resistance before landing. Okay. So I guess we just got to do a lot of pumping. So we're going to click go. Again, we see the skier at the top of the jump. We're just pushing forward. Looks like we have to keep ourselves roughly in the middle. And then it looks like we use our arms to maybe line up the jump. Line up the landing, but apparently I'm not doing it right. So back to event selection. Giant slalom. Giant slalom combines elements of 2 types of skiing, downhill and the slalom. Again, we have a view a lot like the downhill at the top of the mountain. The gates here are quite a bit closer together than the downhill. Again, we have a lot of control. We can push forward to go faster, left and right to steer ourselves. Feels very responsive. Especially compared to the jumping anyway. But maybe the jumping just takes more practice, I'm not sure. Gates are very close together, so lots of hard turns to make these gates. Never done any racing myself. Oops, missed that gate. But professionals make it look easy, but it looks quite tough if you ask me. Okay, I missed 2 gates. Alright, almost there. Oh, I think I missed another one. Yeah, this is challenging. So his record time is 1 minute 47 seconds even. I'm already up to 51 seconds and not even halfway, so. Oops, I'm blinking at me, missed gate, missed another gate. Quite challenging. Just hard left, hard right, all the way down. Looks like I'm about halfway at, oh, they just stopped my time. I guess it doesn't even matter. They don't even count it because I missed a gate. Alright, well, it is what it is. I'd say it's fun, but it takes more practice and patience than I have. Biathlon. Biathlon, combination of cross-country skiing and target shooting. So real quick here, we're just gonna give this a go. Looks like there's about 4 shooting spots. We're doing our cross-country skiing here, pumping our ski poles. There's like an energy bar on the bottom lower right. It seems to be kind of rhythmic. I think the blue and white are my pumping maneuvers, maybe. I can't tell. There's a correlation. Oops, I've already fallen off the track. Will they let me reset? They will. Okay, so they kind of blink and reset you in the middle. Let's see if I can at least get to the first shooting station and show you what that looks like. So now we're kind of going uphill here. He's pumping his feet, or he or she, or they're pumping their feet. We're almost to the first station. Kind of going uphill, it's tricky. Just like real skiing, you can see the skier pushing off real hard to the left and right. Okay, we see a target off in the distance. Okay, now we have the target. Looks like we have to kind of aim the bullseye here and then press enter to shoot. Trying to get in the bullseye while it kind of wiggles naturally, I guess, from the person's own aim. I think I'm doing very poorly. Only 2 bullseyes. Penalty. 30-second penalty, I guess, because I didn't do so well. Alright, and then back to cross-country skiing. Alright, record time is 5 minutes 55 seconds, but we're going to call it a day since we've seen everything. Go back to event selection, main menu. The actual tournament lets you, I guess, compete. You can, I guess, hot seat with other players, enter your names, your nationalities, which seems interesting. Kind of a nice stadium view they give too with the ceremonies. But we're going to call it a day and move on to the next game. So exit to DOS. Okay, now we're going to give ski or die, which I suppose is related to skate or die. Give that a try, see what it looks like. Ski or die. We see a guy on a snowboard doing some kind of flip or barrel roll. Electronic Arts presents Ski or Die, copyright 1990 Electronic Arts. Welcome to my ski shop. I'm Rodney. We see a speech bubble character named Rodney, apparently. He's got some pink hair, really tanned, reddish, almost his complexion. Looks like CGI graphics. In the background, we see like looks like a ski shop or a snowboard shop. We see like a cursor that says Ski or Die. In the middle, we can move that with the arrow keys here. Doesn't look like my joystick is recognized. So we're just going to try each of the different events. It says, hey, practice makes perfect. Don't you know if you highlight practice. If we highlight the go compete, gotta sign up before competing. But we're going to try practice. Okay, so now we see kind of a map at the top of a hill. We see some advertising signs for Burton. In the middle, we see Rodney's ski shop. On the upper left, we see Compete All. Upper right, Snowboard Halfpipe. Then Snowboard Blast in the lower left. Downhill Blitz on the lower left corner. Then lower right, Acro Aerials. Then Inner Tube Thrash. The controls are a little bit weird. We have to kind of push right to turn character to their left. Left to our right. Press the left arrow key to turn them towards their left, our right. Sorry about that. And then I think we press enter key to actually drive forward. So first we're going to start with a snowboard halfpipe. Skiing to snowboard halfpipe. Okay, now we see the inside of a halfpipe. The edges or corners of the screen are rounded to kind of highlight the halfpipe shape. We see start. We also see the character in the middle of the screen. It's a small character with a pink jumpsuit adjusting their bindings as they're waiting. Take off, dude. See practice score, both blanked out because we haven't started. Take off, dude, let's jam. All right, so we're gonna press enter to start going. We see the character jump to a 180. Now we can control left and right. It feels a little floaty, which is, I guess, to simulate how snowboarding really is. You can't exactly turn on a dime. We're going up and down the sides here. Oh, grabbed a penguin, got 15 points for that. On the left and the right side, we see like snowmen on the sides just for decoration, a mountain in the background. Looks like there's some moguls or something in the middle, kind of randomly. Go work the lifts. Not sure what that means. All right, another penguin for 15 points. Carve it, don't plow it. Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. There's also some obstacles every once in a while. Keep pumping, dude. I guess I'm trying to get higher. Up, hit an obstacle and flipped over. Snow way, bro. So the character provides some commentary there. Let's see. Oh, so we press return. It seems to reset ourselves and keep going. Looks like there's also a bunny with a chainsaw. Not sure what that does. Just kind of working my way down here. Oh, the bunny with a chainsaw is bad. It just knocked us off our board, so we're going to restart again. Reasonable doubt still exists. Okay, another penguin. Oh, some other chainsaw guys. Oh, he's still got us. No way, bro. Okay, resetting again. Not sure how long this pipe is because we don't have a map in this particular game. Oh, gotta dodge that. That bunny, dodge that obstacle. Oh, we missed that penguin. The draw distance is pretty short. Looks like 2 minutes. We finished. Trick bonus 100. Practice again. Nope. So we're just going to take a look at the next event here. Inner tube thrash. Skiing to inner tube thrash. Okay, now we see like a view from the top down. Looks like 2 characters with inner tubes, blue and purple, each starting in their own corners that kind of converge. It says the name is Lester on the right, practice on the left, and scores blank. So we're going to hit button, which I guess means enter, to see if we jump in. Yep, we're jumping in here. Oh, okay, so we control the blue on the left. They're on the right. And looks like we kind of bump into each other with these inner tubes as we're, I guess, just kind of sledding down. Looks like they hit an obstacle, so that stopped them. Looks like we grabbed something, a little X character, not sure what that is. Maybe these are power-ups or score boosts. Each time we bump into each other, we kind of spin around. Oh, there's some moguls. That's pretty bumpy. All right, so the hill has moguls on the right now. It kind of diverges and then converges again, like some ski runs do. Looks like there's a pump. Oh, a drop. Okay, so we dropped off. We landed and bounced a bit. They're really, they're aggressive, this other player, Lester. Oh, looks like I got deflated, so reinflated now. Heading down. The game kind of pauses when you deflate. We see different skis, and, trees and things off in the distance. Oh, another drop off. Landing again in the middle. Looks like we, oh, not at the bottom yet. Looks like they wiped out on the, fell off the track, which pauses the game again. Oh, now I'm kind of stuck. Oh, looks like they're knocking me off. Oh, I got knocked off the run here. Okay, reset. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character. Okay. So, alright, I'm still on the left here in my blue inner tube. Oh, they deflated me somehow. Going through the moguls, bouncing along, grabbing that, what looks like a, maybe thigh bone or something from a chicken. Heading down, looks like the Swiss Army knife is some kind of pickup. And just crossed the finish line. I think I won. My score was only 1165 though. Their score was 2055. So I might have won a race, but I didn't win by points. Practice again. No, we're just going to try the next activity. Next activity, acro aerials. Skiing to acro aerials. Okay, so now we see what looks like a high jump. It says one way. So we're going to press enter to go down it. And then we flip up. It looks like we can do aerial maneuvers here. Not sure how we twist, I guess, the arrow keys. Oh, terrible. 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. We'll try one more time. See if we can figure out these controls. So now we're going down. I'm going to try pushing back. Oh, I guess I pushed it too late. We ended up landing on our back. 0.6, 0.3, 0.4. One more time. Pushing forward or to the right as we go down. And then go down. Yeah. I do not know how to correct to actually stick the landing. So 1.6, 0.9, 1.6. We did not do very good. So we're going to stop practicing this. Not sure how those controls work exactly. Next, we're going to try the downhill blitz, skiing to downhill. So here we are at the top of the mountain. Looks like we just landed. Our skier got up. It looks very narrow at the top of this mountain. So we're going to do our best to stay straight. Leave some trails as we go along. Here's a fork in the trail. It looks like we can accelerate by pressing down, but I don't want to accelerate much because it's very, very narrow. Looks like a drop off. Oh, and I just completely fell off. I guess we don't want to take that route. Or we have to jump somehow. Okay, so it reset me on the side that does not drop off. We're going to press down to get going again. Again, super narrow, so I'm just going to go slow here. Pick up a little bit of speed. Cuts off to the left. Down towards the center again. It's really tricky controls here. Oh, I fell off the right side on the far left run. Got trees on either side. Oop, fell off on the other side. Much like learning to ski, it seems to take practice to get a handling of these controls because the way they're reversed. Alright, let's see if maybe we can get to the bottom now. Picking up a little more speed. Up, and it drops off. I guess we picked the wrong route. Or we have to jump. I'm not sure how to jump yet. Let's see. And I think we finally... Nope, we just got to a lodge in the middle of the run. Not done yet. Oh, and I bailed right before the bridge here. But it looks like the bridge is out. Not sure if that's going to make us fall. Yeah, it does. Guess we need to learn to jump first. Really having a hard time with this one. I just cannot do it. Alright, here we go. Heading down. The trail veers off toward the right side of the screen. Caught the corner of that, okay. Trying again. There are some flags, I'm not sure if I have to go a certain way. Oh, some moguls. Bump, bump, bump. Not sure the significance of the flags. Looks like there's red, blue, and yellow. Crashing again. And again, wow. Very unforgiving, the controls. Very unforgiving. Okay. Clip in the corners here. Yeah. My time seems to pause whenever I crash, though, which is nice. It's these reverse controls. It's just really difficult. Okay, we see some people, some skis just stuck in the snow off to the side. There's some moguls now. And okay, trying to work our way down here. Finish line, finally. Wow, that was really challenging. I'm sure with practice it might be more fun, but I found it just tedious. Although not as bad as the aerials. Okay, snowball blast. Okay, looks like we're kind of in a little round fortress here. We've got some aiming cursor. People are throwing snowballs at us. It looks like I throw by using the enter key and aim with the cursor keys. Oh, and there's little penguins too. They're really hitting me though. Oh, someone climbed up in front of us and I hit him in the face with a snowball. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of like a little snowball game. I guess just to make it fun and mischievous, since it is like ski or die. Otherwise, it's a very flat plane. We can't really seem to move. Oh, there's polar bears. Oh, not sure if there's a bonus for hitting the polar bear or not. Level 1, kids 38, 37. Oh, so maybe I have to hit 38 or maybe it started at 40. Yeah, I think it's a countdown. Oh, score's 905 so far. There's a scoreboard at the top. It says north, west, southeast. Maybe we can turn directions. Not sure how. There's a star. I'm going to try and hit the star. Unlimited, whatever that means. Oh, I guess that lets us throw more often without having to recharge or rebuild more. Oh, the unlimited is gone. Now I'm facing west, so I guess it auto changes. Lots more here. Lots more kids throwing balls at us. Looks like we can also shoot at a pile of snowballs to get some more, maybe? Snowballs. Oh, okay, so then I have only a supply of about 300. And it's counting down now to 260. Really challenging with the keyboard. Maybe it would be easier with the mouse or the joystick, but I'm not sure if mouse was even an option. Oh, there's like a Sasquatch here. There's a nice lake, beautiful lake in the background. Someone just running by. Oh, no, they're going to throw at me too. Okay. Some kind of shovel or something in the ground there. Oh, I think I'm being caked with the snowballs. There's actually a little, I guess, image of myself in the upper right. Looks like I'm almost head to toe covered in snow. I'm guessing I'm going to lose soon. Let's see. Seems to help to just kind of spam the terrain here. They run by at about 3 different levels. Oh, now we're facing north again. My score is 240, 2,400 something. Okay, I got the shovel again. Still not sure what that does. I look almost like a snowman, so I'm guessing I'm about to lose here. Unlimited snowballs. Okay, level 1, kids 5. So maybe it's reset. Alright, so I'm just going to escape out of this. Practice again now. Let's take a look at the last activity here. Oh, that's to compete. Okay. We'll just do a quick competition to see what it looks like. Go to Rodney's and choose Go Compete. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I guess we have to go into the shop. Heading into the shop, we see the same menu screen from the beginning. Let's hit go compete. Sign in to compete. Oh, okay, so I guess I gotta click this keyboard here. First player, keypad 1. Second player, keypad 2. Music on to Rodney's. Player 1, I guess I'll put in LPP. Player 2, B. BBB. Player 3. Did that work? Time for some serious action. Okay, so let's head to compete all. Guessing since I put in player 2, it's gonna play like a hot seat. Okay, so we're in the snowboard. I mean the half pipe competition on snowboard. Whoops. Oh, we got taken out so quick. Okay. Looks like we hit an obstacle, so we're gonna reset and try again. I've seen faster glaciers. Oh, this guy's not very nice. Half pipe is hard, man. Alright. Got a penguin, alright. Reasonable doubt still exists. Oh, just missed that penguin. Rent some snowshoes. Not sure I understand all these, all this commentary. I guess most of them are insults. Oh, taken out again by a bunny chainsaw. Okay, let's see, let's try a few of the keys. Can we go faster? Achieve some escape velocity. Okay, so we're just gonna try and push left and right to try and get further up and down the sides, more amplitude. So I'm just kind of pushing left until I get to the left side, and once he peaks, flying up the left side of the corner pipe, then we're changing directions and then pushing the other way. Which is, I think, how it works in real life. I've only done it a few times myself. Never gotten really high in real life. Oh, I guess that's the end. Yeah, 2 minutes. Trick bonus 100, score 155. Next snowboarder. Okay. BBB. Okay, we're just gonna press escape. Let's see if it'll let us go to the next activity. Skiing to snowball blast. Okay, so this competition looks like it's just to either play other people or the computer, and it just kind of goes to the events, I guess, tallying the score as you go. Alright, I'm just gonna press escape here. Skiing to downhill. Yeah, that's what seems to happen, is it just alternates the different activities for you automatically, keeping track of the overall score. So you can play with your friends or possibly against the computer. Can't find a jump key. Okay, so we're just gonna quit the downhill. Next, it looks like outgrow aerials. Give this a quick shot here. Turn key maybe. Okay, he does a splits. Oh, looks like he tried to do a flip by pressing down, but that did not work. And again, low scores. We're just gonna press escape again. Next activity, inner tube thrash. Oh, it looks like it's waiting for the other character, so we're just gonna press escape, or the other player. Okay, so that's looks like that's the game. Not sure if there's any kind of end game once you compete against all the activities, but we'll call it a day. Okay, so we press escape again. We see exit to DOS. Y ends. We're just gonna press Y. Okay, so we're gonna give Super Ski 3 a try. We see Super Ski 3 with an overhead view of a skier, copyright Microids 1994. Pressing return, fade out, we see some credits here. Product director Elliot Graciano. Pressing return again, some more credits, lead programmer, cover artwork, and others. Now we see the main menu. Here we've got mouse control of a little skier cursor here, or pointer. There's some arrows on the upper left and right, save, quit, load, and computer icon, which I guess is settings. Then we've got the different sports. We've got, looks like downhill skiing, which I think below that is slalom. Another kind of racing, snowboarder in the upper right. In the middle looks like maybe snowboard slalom, and then ski jumping. Okay, so we're going to click the skier, enter player name. We see a skier, we're going to press return. Select the course. course. Just gonna pick the first one here. Skis. Just pick the first one. So there was a selection of 4 skis. Now we see that our player name. We're pressing return. Okay, now we're actually going down the hill. We're going to have to bump our cycles here. Oh, we found a tree while we were adjusting the cycles. Okay. Difficult to control here. Found another tree, okay. This game does not seem to cooperate with DOSBox much. It's like I'm kind of defaulting to turning towards the right. Maybe that's my joystick calibration. And it seems to have locked up. Okay. Well, it seems this game needs some DOSBox tweaks or original hardware to behave its best. So we'll call it quits. Alright, lastly here we'll try downhill. Downhill challenge. Run software. Downhill challenge. Looks like we're going to have to lower the cycles. Insert data disk. Pressing return. Looks like it's loaded. Training, compete. Okay, so we have a little snowflake that helps us kind of act as a pointer as we move it around. We have exit, scores, training, and compete. Booking office in the center. We're just going to try training. Looks like we've got 4 different events. Got some skiing here, shows a flag. I'm guessing that might be downhill. Then we've got like a slalom gate to the right of that. Below that we see a skier tucking, so that maybe is like a racing mode, downhill racing maybe. And then looks like ski jumping. So we're going to try the first one. There are 3 runs. Looks like 1 is the easiest. We're going to start there. Oh, it says slalom. Okay, so this is slalom. Kind of a blimp icon to exit. So now we see the rear view of a skier. Unfortunately, the skier's kind of in the middle, blocking our view, but we'll make the most of it. We see the mountainscape in the distance. And then on either side of the downhill course, there are some lines. Looks like the graphics are EGA, so we've got like the cyan, magenta, black, and white. Press forward here. Oh, still a bit fast. So we're going to reduce those cycles down to about 300. Okay, it reset us. Still kind of fast. Alright, we're working our way down here to the left. Some hard lefts here. Oh, now to the right. It does seem to have some ups and downs, although at the moment it's pretty flat. Okay, now we're going up and down. Some level playing area here. We're kind of just gently going down. It seems there's actually some jumps, and we can see kind of a shadow below our character. But I'm having the worst time staying between these gates. Also not sure why the sound cut out. But I believe it has PC speaker sound. Yeah, this one is quite a challenge. I'm hitting a lot of these flags. It's a bit easier than Super Ski 3 though, at least in the way it behaves in DOSBox. At about 300 cycles. Alright, well we got to the finish line. That's going to conclude this little variety pack of games. Thanks to DOS Game Club for the winter gaming suggestion, and game onward everyone.